I don't recommend putting grass on everything. My computer does not like it. What is going on, everybody? DjGoHam here, and welcome to Lone Oak. This map was made originally by Bullet Bill and has been since ported over to FS19 by Oxygen David. Thank you, both of you guys, for doing such an amazing job. First and foremost, thank you. This map is amazing. Also, it has been a pleasure to speak with Oxygen David throughout at least the release process of this. So again, I want to thank you very, very much for giving me access to this early and being able to enjoy it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it as well. We're jumping in. Sorry about the preview. I got bored, so I started painting grass on everything, and my graphics card went to like 90%. It was bad. Today, I want to jump off and I want to show you guys everything that you need to know about this map so you can get started as quick as possible. First up, I'm going to show you the map. Let's take a look at it. I want to show you everything that you need to know, where it is, and the things that you're going to want to see. So first up, we are starting in New Farmer mode. So the things that you see right now are going to be in New Farmer mode. Later on, I'm going to show you the difference between New Farmer, Farm Manager, and Start from Scratch. Where do we start? We start right here at the house, north of Field 41, south of 33. Boom, right there. That is the house. This guy right here. Also, the dog has the dog has a good time. Questions that have been asked of me. DJ, where do I sleep? And also, doors open and close. Doors that I don't want to open and close and open all the time. It kind of is what it is. It's just what it is. There's so many things so close to each other. My recommendation, go to the front door, go in the front door, and you're going to go right here, and then go straight. And now you're going to have to hit this just right, but you want this door right here to open. It can be a pain, but nonetheless, that is the door that you want to open. I got it open right here. I was on like the first step. My recommendation is to pull up your help window, and it might be a little bit easier that way. But nonetheless, the place that you sleep is going to be right here on top of the bed, or kind of in this room in general. I just come straight to the bed, hit left on the D-pad, or the left stick rather. And that's going to tell you, hey, you're not tired, get out of there. Like, okie dokie, sounds good to me. That is exactly where you sleep right there. We're going to go back out the front door the way we came. Now, from here, let's go ahead and turn off everything. From here, I'm going to take a right. We're going to show you exactly where everything is. So this right here is kind of just a shed. You can put whatever you want there. Your chicken coop is going to be directly to the right. There were some people that said that they didn't like this, but hey, this is where it's at. I think this is a great place for it. This is where you want to buy your chickens right there. And this is where you're going to feed them. And right here, that is where your eggs are going to drop. Also, a few of the fields right here can be done. This field right here and this area right here, that can all be done. You can farm that if you want. However, this area right here cannot be farmed. So just keep that in mind. So this area can, this area cannot. Moving away from that, the first thing that we come into is the big building right in front of us. This is going to be where everything goes. Now, pretty much every door that you can find, you can go into. Everything opens. We'll go to here. Boom, goes right in, and this goes into the main shop area. We can also open a door there, and if we go straight across from there, boom, another door that we can open. Now, this goes out here. This was where that I actually took in and drew our own little driveway into here. You can do that too if you'd like. Also, overhead lighting does work, so just keep that in mind. If you guys need light, the overhead lighting will work. You can also go in here, you can take the coffee cups and throw those around and have a good time. Have a good time with that. And, of course, side door. Oh, does that one open up? That one does open up too. Of course it does. There you go. Do not enter. Authorized personnel only. I've been told that we're allowed in here just for today. Keep it quiet. So through here, if you want to work on a vehicle, put your vehicle right there in the middle. Go right here. Boop. And you can take care of it. These lines right here are what you want to get in between. So anything that you're working on there, anything else, I would keep it out of here completely. There is a little overhang to the left and to the right, or forwards and backwards there. Just keep that in mind. But my recommendation is, unless you're working on it, don't even bring it in here. If you got something with a front loader, pull forward, unload the front loader, and then back the tractor or the telehandler up. You'll be good to go. Now, to the right of that, or maybe to the left, depending on which way you're looking, this is going to be the large area. This is going to be where everything that you use is going to be stored. Unless you don't want to put it here, you don't have to. But this is a massive, massive area. You get skylights, but there's also overhead lighting in here as well. Again, do keep in mind, we are a new farmer, so any vehicles or equipment that you see will be there. Also, to the right, boom, right there. Open that up, and pow. That's going to be another way out, your main way out of the farm. Now, we don't want to go out of the farm. I want to stick around the farm because there's a lot of things around here that I want to look at. Next up, our silo. Where is that at? This is going to be where you dump all of your grains, everything like that. This is where you do it. Over here is going to be a little bit loud, not too crazy. Right here is your spout, I guess. This is where you get it out from the auger. Right there, pull your trailer or tipper or even a bucket, pull it right there. That's going to be where you do that. Now, if you want to have extra things in here, if you want to hold extra things, we got a silo about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, by the time this is releasing. What you want to do is you want to use the large multi-fruit silo extension and just put this somewhere close. Now, I've found, at least on PC, this area right here works the best. However, you can put it wherever you would like. If you can get it close, put it close to that. Now, that silo right there will hold anything that you want. You could do lime, fertilizer, seeds. It will hold everything. And that's awesome. Speaking of holding everything, this only holds two things. Well, three things, rather. You can put chaff in here. This is going to be your bunker silo for your map right here for the main farm. Just so you know, we do have a building on our left right here as well. We've got two open bays as well as a closed bay where we can come in. We can open up with doors. Now, sometimes some of the doors can be a little bit funky. Don't be worrying about it. Just do your best. Be patient with the doors the first time through. The second time, once you save and come back in, everything works really, really well. It's nice and smooth. It's just kind of what happens first time you play through. This is a whole nother area. There are no lights in this area. Just keep that in mind. More storage to our right in front of us. This is where you fill up with fuel. You want to pull right here, or you can back in right here as well, as long as you can get inside that fill-up space. And, of course, you have 3 bays total that you can use. A 4th if you can fit your stuff in there. But really, we have 3 main bays right here that we can use. And, of course, right here, what is that? That is water. Now, that does not open, so that is like the pre-release version as well. This is your slurry right here, the main slurry point. So if you guys want to know, this is your slurry pit. Think of that just kind of like, we'll see, Marwa Manor, I believe. I don't think Marwa Manor has one like that. That's going to be more like Oakfield Farm, just like that. Think of it like that, and you'll be good to go. This is our barn, the main barn, in fact. We've got some more storage across, but we're going to go over there a little bit later. Right here, we have some extra storage. However, that covers up our door to get into the barn, and we don't want that. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to close that up, and that is going to reveal a door. It's kind of cool, though. We're going to open that up, come in here. This is going to be where the manure goes. If you have cows, this is where the manure is going to go. Let's go ahead and get out of there, and let's open our main door. Boom, right there. I love this. Everything looks so good on this map. This is going to be where you feed them. So feed, all that good stuff, everything except for water. And we've got another way out as well. My recommendation here, if you're going to be feeding them, back a trailer in right here. If you're going to be feeding on a large scale, which I think a lot of people are going to be running a large scale farm. This map itself, it just opens itself up for a large scale farm. So go for it. You have my blessing. This is going to be where you go back your stuff in there, and then your mess, of course, is going to be through here. I made a whole playlist on this. I'll make sure I link that down in the description below. If you want to buy cows, this is going to be where you do it. We have 1 cow pen on this map. Buy your cows right there. If you want to give them water, water is going to be right around the corner. Just right there. Boom. Other than a few little spots, that is your main farmyard. Now, we have one more thing. We're going to walk around trying to do all this in without cutting, so you know exactly how I got from point A to point B. You don't have any questions. we've got more storage area right around here, right around the corner. And if you're new farmer, you've got some of your equipment around here, as well as a sell point. Now, we're going to talk about the sell point a little bit later, but we do have a straw barn. This is your barn right here, sell point. And then, of course, we've got 4 open bays here with a lot of stuff in them. That's more storage. And lime. You're curious about lime? Right there, that is where you're going to get your lime. In a nutshell, that is your main farm yard. All is good. Now, we have 3 other main farms as well. We're going to check out all those. The first one is going to be the pig farm. So I'm going to go into start. I'm going to come right over here. About right around 26, 27, that area right here. It's actually where we did our Lone Oak Seasons pre-release. So I'm going to click on the pig enclosure and I'm going to click visit. Now, this is not the way you're going to come in through a vehicle. The vehicles are going to come through to the left up here. So just keep that in mind as well. This is going to be the first thing that you see when you pull in, is going to be this barn right here. This is bringing back memories already, and it's only been a 19. We're going to come up. We can open this area. Naturally, everything has overhead lighting inside. You get a nice barn in here that you can do stuff in. And to our right, if we keep going through, on the outside, we have 2 open bays. There are no doors to close up there. We've got a couple things here as well. We've got fuel and water. This is not fertilizer. Don't try and get fertilizer from there. As far as I've been able to see, I have not found any seed or fertilizer buy points on the map itself. I go back through, but I have not been able to find any. If you know where they are, let me know. But I have not been able to get them to work like in 17. However, water right there for your pigs moving around. This does nothing. It's just decoration. Keep that in mind. Moving on to our right hand right here. This is your pig enclosure. So this is where you're going to put your food right there. And this is where you're going to do your water right there as well. Now, if you want to buy your pigs, come up to here. You can buy your pigs there. And that does not open, so do keep that in mind. Slurry is there. And right here, this is going to be where you put your straws. Come through here, dump your straw, and your pigs will be happy. There's a little bit of extra storage, nothing too crazy right here, but again, we've got some more storage here, so if you want to use some extra storage, you've got that. And where does your manure go for your pigs? Right there. That is your pig farm. Nothing too crazy. This one's nice, short, sweet, to the point. We've got our third farm. This is going to be our sheep farm, and it's going to be located right here around 2021. I'm going to boom out so you know where we're at. Up here, just about the same area as the main farm, just northwest. I'm going to click on the sheep pasture. I'm going to click visit so you guys know where we're at. Now for here, you're going to come in through the main road. I'm going to go up a little bit so you can see where we're at here. So right in front of you, right out there, center of the screen, that is where you come in. You're going to drive, boom, and you end right there. Sorry, I hope you guys didn't get motion sickness. If you want to buy your sheep, this is where you're going to come right here. Buy your sheep. This will open as well. Be patient. Just kind of got to hang out for a while. There we go. It makes a noise, and then it does the thing. And you can walk through. This will also open. So if you've got some fields around here, this one's exactly the same. It sounds a little delayed, but nothing too crazy. I'm not worried about that. The only thing to keep in mind here is you have a big risk of hitting your crop. So if you have crop destruction turned on, making this turn may be an issue. Every time I've played this map, I've come through and I've landscaped an area out so that I can actually make that turn. But you've got that. Now, as far as taking care of your sheep goes, take a look at that. This is where your wool will spawn. This is where you feed them. And this is where you give them water. Perfect. It's very simple. Sheep are actually nice. Sheep are super easy. Come right here. We've got another barn on this farm as well. And come through here. You've got that. Now, there is another door at the back. This one, I don't know if it opens. I don't think that it does. Just because it goes straight out. So there you go. That is your sheep farm. Beautiful, awesome, awesome farm. Let's see. We've got a light right here, I believe. Let's cut that on. Yeah, we've got some lights. Again, I mentioned before, light doesn't go through, but it does. I think that's just a Farm Sim 19 thing. There you go. You have lighting everywhere that you need it. As far as water and stuff like that goes, I don't believe that there's water on this farm. So you're going to have to go way, way. If you want water on this farm, don't believe that opens either. No, that is a negative. There is a little bit of parking around backside, so just keep that in mind as well. If you guys need some extra parking, there you go. This makes for an awesome starting area. If you're starting in either Farm Manager or start from scratch, this farm makes a really, really good place to start. Now from here, we have one more farm. Now it's not really much of a farm as it is just an area. It's going to be right here. This is your horse farm. We're going to boom in on it. I'm going to click it and I'm going to click visit. Now this is set from the main road. So you're going to come in right here. This is your main road. We're going to roll right in through here. There are some things on the right here, but you don't need to be worrying about anything. There's nothing there that you can use, nothing opened. Of course, we have our horse buying point right there. This will open, so if you need to come in here to feed everybody, there you go. Pull right here. This is going to be where you give them their food. If you pull around, stay on the outside, you'll be able to give them their water and complete the circle right here. This is where their straw goes. Straw on this map for the horses is a little bit tricky, but only from the area. If you can see it from above, you see there's an open area. It shows that it's supposed to be right there. Those are your main farms. Now, we have some other things to talk about as well, and those are sell points and the BGA. So first off, let's go back to our main farm so you know where we're at. So right here, we're going to boom out. There are two primary sell points. Actually, well, three technically. We have Hollister Stores right here. We have Lone Oak Co., which is right across the road. And then up north, we have the Agri XJS. Those are your three primary crop sell points. You can see right here, Agri XJS. We also have Hollister Stores and Lone Oak. Now, are there any differences with those? Yes, there are. At Lone Oak Co., you cannot sell eggs, nor can you sell milk. The other ones you can, but that one you cannot. So just keep that in mind, but that's the only difference between those. Now, what other sell points do we have? We have the sawmill right here. We're actually going to take a look at the sawmill right now, just so you know exactly what is what. Now for logs, and we actually started from the back side. This is going to be where you come in right here. You want to set your logs here. You want to come right here, hit down, boom, they sell. If you have wood chips, the wood chips are going to sell around the back side right there. This can be a little bit tricky, so don't come in here with an articulated trailer thinking you're going to be doing some damage. Unless you can back that trailer up really, really good, I highly recommend using a larger semi-tipper trailer or something with a single or double axle at the rear only. Now, the next sell point, said we've got Agri XJS as well, so we're going to click on that and check it out. This one's is very, very simple. Also, really, really cool. I don't know if we still own it. Yeah, so we'll talk about this later on, but the map itself, you own a huge area of it, and it's for free. This is one of those areas, so you can put placeables down here. So I always put a buy anything mod right there, and it works really, really nicely. Buy anywhere, it's a multi-filling station. But it's a great place for it because it makes you go somewhere to get something. Say you've got the money, you just don't have straw or you don't have weed or something like that. You got to feed your animals. Having to buy anywhere? Boom, right there. But this is Agri XJS. Pull through here, boom, sell your stuff. You're good to go. Since we are over here, we are going to talk about the BGA and the store, but we'll talk about the store a little bit later. Hang tight for that because the store's got a trick, and I can't wait to show it to you. I'm going to hold it off for a little while longer. Up here, we've got Gavco. Boom, this is the BGA. This is very straightforward, very simple. The layout is phenomenal. We have two bunkers, beautiful, nicely laid out bunkers. We have some ladders to go through so you can take a look at everything. Boom, let's hop down. And then the sell point. It's easy, right here. It's lower down, so you don't have this high tip area. Just pull something forward. You can use pretty much anything and sell here. Very, very easy to do. I love it. The next sell point, like I said before, down here, we have Hollister Stores and Lone Oak. We're going to start at Hollister Stores because this, we can sell pretty much anything here. Before, we'd have to pull in through there. Not anymore. You're going to pull straight forward right here, and that is going to be where the sell point is. It's fairly straightforward again. You got a nice place to turn around here as well, so to keep that in mind. And then the in and out is down here on the right. This will open and close depending on if you have a vehicle or not. We don't, so we're going to have to jump it. Across the road is Lone Oak Co. Or it was Lone Wolf Co., I believe, back in 17. This is where you have your sell point right here. Boom, there you go. The ceiling's a bit higher, I feel like, here than at the other place, but maybe it's just me. Who knows? You can get a quad dump. You may even be able to get a triple double dump. 3 on each side, depending on if you want to sell a bunch of stuff. But the great thing is, in 19, they don't just destroy your crop sales as soon as you sell one. The crops don't just demolish themselves. That is the really nice place about that. We've had a couple other sell points in between. Bell's sell point, okay? This is south of the sheep farm, south of 23. Let's click on that, check it out. You're gonna be coming in through the main road. So I wanna roll up so you see exactly where to come through, because this is hidden. This is kind of hidden in. You need to know exactly where we're gonna go. So you're gonna see a farm across the road that's got fields all the way around it, and of course the main road. This is it right here. If you see this big tree, this is where you wanna come in, make your way around. So you can use this house right here as a house if you're starting again in farm manager, start from scratch. Roll through here. This is very tough. The bell trailers that we have, you may have a difficult time getting in and out of here. You may want to remove some trees so you've got some area, and then buy it. Of course, make sure you own the land. But this is your barn. Works like any other barn. Works great. Again, a little bit more difficult to get in here, but you may see higher prices here than at the other place at your main farm. So keep that in mind as well. A couple more sell points across from the horse farm. We have manure sell point and spinnery. I'm gonna click on that and click on visit. Again, you're gonna come in through the main farmyard. Right across the road is the horse farm. So that is nice. Unfortunately, the horses don't produce anything that can be sold here. So you have to go quite a ways, but we'll drive through. We have manure on the left side, right there. And then anything that you've got, sheep and wool and cotton right here, that's going to sell at the Green Oak Woolen Mill Co. When was that started? 1865. Man, that is old. I didn't even know anybody was in Oregon in 1865. Hey, check it out. That right there is essentially, and we got to double check, make sure I didn't miss anything, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. That is all of these sell points. Now, I said that the shop has a neat trick. So we're going to click on the shop. This is big, especially for those of you that want to get a tractor or get something. So we're going to go here. Of course, we're going to borrow a couple hundred. Yeah, right there. There we go. That's good. Perfect. We got some money. Let's go right here and let's click on this and let's buy ourselves a tractor. I don't want anything too crazy. We'll go with a Fiat right here, but I do like big wheels on there. So let's go with that. $61,000, and we have purchased it. The only thing is, this thing goes like 15 miles an hour and is slower than dirt. So what I want to do is I want to get this over to the main farm. How are we going to do that? Well, what I need to do is I need to come in here and I'm going to click on it, the 1300 DT, and I get a couple options: select, enter vehicle, and reset. I want to reset this. Boom. Oh, and now it's gone. But if I had left on the D-pad, it's going to take it right to us. Where does it take us? That is our main farm right there. And that is our tractor. What it's going to do is this entire area, pretty much in 2 rows, that whole area from left to right all the way down, and then a whole layer back behind it. That is your reset point. So you can buy a whole lot of stuff and reset all that. That is great. And right there you go. That is your main farm tour, pig farm tour, sheep farm tour, horse farm tour, sell points, BGA, and the shop. Hey, there's not a lot more to it other than that. Other than new farmer, owned vehicles, and land owned. You start just like any other map when you're in new farmer. Let's check it out. Let's go in and let's see what we get in the garage. Now, did I buy that? I did. Sell that. We don't need that. We start with a 6135 ILM, or the 6 ILM John Deere right there. It's got 142 horsepower. Of course, goes 24 miles per hour. We also get an 8245. That is the 290 horsepower version of the 8R. So we get an 8R starting off. Also, we get it. We get an S790 combine. Yo. That is amazing. This may be the first map I've seen that we get one of these. Starting off, there's no way to go. There's no way to go up. Let's just buy another one. That's amazing. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This thing is great. Of course, we can do all the good stuff with that. We do get a nice Lizard pickup 1978. As far as the color on that goes, I believe it's just white. Yeah, it's not even ugly white. It's just white. I like ugly white. It's my favorite. Let's go back in here. What else do we get? We get a huge tipper right there. The Joskin Drakkar at 8600. We get the 45-foot draper header, I believe. Yeah, 645. FD right there. We get that. We also get a 4.9 meter plow. We get an 8 meter cultivator. We get the 9 meter Horsch Pronto seeder, so we can do that. It also is direct drill, so actually don't even need the cultivator. You could sell that right away. We get a nice sprayer 36 meter Kuhn. That is amazing. We also get a weeder, which is phenomenal. There's not many maps that give you a weeder, so we get a weeder as well. Also a mower. Now the mower is small, so you're going to want to look at upgrading that, especially if you're doing grass. That's going to be one of the first things that you're going to upgrade. We do get a loading wagon, though. It's not a small one either, 34,000 liters. We get a roll belt, so we get a round bell round bell baler right there. There you go. So that doesn't require too much. We also get a really nice header trailer with that as well, and a weight and a doghouse. That's right. The dog is right here. However, the dog, you'll find it in the house sometimes. Dogs are not allowed in the house, at least not where I come from. Nonetheless, that is it right there. Let's take a look at the fields that we own. Boom, right there. So everything in green you own in New Farmer, and there's a lot of this that you can own as well. If you're not a New Farmer, you don't have to pay a thing for it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the main area around that we really don't own, but we own. This is what you start with. Is this not good or what? We get a huge field, 32 right there, 41, 42, 34, 29. Those are the fields that you get when you start off. Now, if you want to sell those, just to let you know what they run for, right here, field 32, $565,000. Field 41, $433. 42, $432,000. Field 34, $131. And field 29, $250,000. If you want to sell or buy the main farm as well, $267,000 will get you that. You'll be good to go. As far as everything else goes, you need to own the main area right here. Boom, just like that. That's what you get if you don't own anything, even in New Farmer and from Start From Scratch. You still get this. And that allows you to do the horses. That also allows you to do the sheep and the pigs. That is a big, huge area. So you cannot do cows or chickens if you don't own the main farm. However, you can still do pigs, horses, and sheep if you do. Now, these are also involving in the sell points and the BGA as well. So if you don't own this main area like that, you don't get to do that. One great thing, if you want to do logging, the land's free for logging. You just got to get it. Got it good. Boom. There it is. So that is that right there. As far as land that you need to own, of course, in Farm Manager and Start From Scratch, you guys know you don't get any land. You get a set amount of money as well. That is all still the same here. So with all that being said, in a one-take thing, that is Lone Oak Farm 19 by Bullet Bill, ported over by Oxygen David, and worked on as well. Both of those guys did a tremendous job on this map. They do a tremendous job on everything that they do. They're not going to release junk. I promise you that. But with all that being said, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. If you're not, please subscribe. If you got questions, drop them in the comment section below. If you think I missed anything, let me know down in the comment section as well. I will do my best to resurrect that and make that all right. But with that being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.